But an interesting bit of lore is that because of some sort of field that the Combine created, humans are no longer able to reproduce. So the youngest person in this game is probably like 20-ish.
Oh wait, they got my package. Now that's just there all the time. I just always like to think that's what it is.
A gun.
Yeah, really, all these unopened boxes, they might contain weapons or something.
Yeah. From the underground. Okay, that looks like another raid.
I think you have to go that way.
Okay. Just kind of watch from the corner like this.
I bet, yeah.
Basically, they use that song at the end of Wolf of Wall Street for.
You know, I watched that scene a dozen times just because it's fun, but I've not actually seen the rest of the movie.
It's alright.
We still had a door.
It's not Oscar worthy, but.
Where did this guy get alcohol? I would have assumed that would be banned.
Well, hey, if you take some some grape juice and put it in the cabinet for a few weeks, it'll ferment.
TVception! Yeah!
Yeah, it is.
I told you they'd be coming for us next.
Because during the
I don't think
Prohibition, they had this. They would write on the bottle of juice, warning: do not put this in the cabinet for several weeks because it will turn into alcohol.
Okay,
do not do this.
Not by itself. They had to like add other stuff to it.
What are we going to do?
I mean, you can't just make one out of grape juice.
You know, I'm curious.
You can use grape juice to make wine, but not just by itself.
Yes!
Oh, I always do that. I always whip the TV out the wall and throw it out the window.
Don't worry, I'll get it. Defenestration! Those of you that didn't take the SAT, defenestration just means to throw something out a window.
Yep.
It's just more fun to say.
I knew that, and I didn't take the SAT.
No.
Anybody who took AP Euro would know about it because there was this thing in history called the Defenestration of Prague, where some Italian or some European guy got thrown out a window and landed on a pile of poop.
Sounds like civil protection found me.
Head for the roof. There's no time to lose.
Is civil protection the underground movement, or is that?
No, those are the cops.
That's the name of the cops.
Civil protection.
The name is quite a misnomer.
That's another 1984ism because you know.
The Ministry of Love.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez, I really need to read 1984.
It's relatively short, all things considered.
Like how many pages?
200. In fact, I got it here if you want to read it. I don't know.
Interesting.
Not like in one sitting, but I mean like in general.
Depressing as hell, though.
Natural.
Of course, didn't the guy, wasn't he like going through a near-death experience at the time or something?
Oh, yeah, but that is what I heard. Like, I think he was saying like, well, I was in a bad mood when I was writing this. I think.
Okay, now that just looks beautiful in black and white.
It's interesting. The old TV kind of gives this game a visual style that I don't think your laptop can actually render.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, they're shooting. And they sent in airstrikes.
When I played this game for the first time...
Oh no!
When I played this game for the first time, my...
the right man in the wrong place.
My PC was so low end, it couldn't even like render shadows. So this game looks like crap comparatively. Have you played on the most recent thing? You know, it's okay.
Let's try that again. Just as a fun challenge, I wanted to see how far I could get on Windows XP with this thing. The last thing I remember is
Below the main menu.
I know for sure I went through the Ravenholm section. That part ran like a dream. I'm not really...
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes it just depends on the day. The thing runs smoothly, and other times it just jams. Okay, let's see. Can we get through here? Barricade the windows.
Very French. But again, it's not American, it's treats.
Oh boy. Ah!
Okay.
Oh no! Ah!
What if it just said game over right here?
If you're wondering what happened.
Did the black lady save you?
Yes.
Dr. Freeman, I
I
presume.
don't think she's black. She's like mixed race.
Better hurry.
I mean, her father's
Sometimes
black, so
when
she's
late, but
partial.
once they're up, you don't want to get in their way.
How did I get here?
Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him that you might not have a map.
Where'd the buttons
I'm
go?
Alex Vance. My father worked with you back in Black Mesa. I'm sure you don't remember me, though.
How many years after
And
the
a few
first
words,
game?
aren't you?
It's not totally clear, but it's roughly 20 years. They don't give a specific timeline now.
Remember him from Black Mesa? Your old administrator. Don't get my dad started on Dr. Breen. Through here.
Alright.
And he's like the new dictator.
Essentially. I rule the
You have
world
to-
with smiles.
Can't you just walk normal? You gotta stare at me like that.
Come play with us, Gordon. Forever. Endeavor.
One of the most interesting things about this game from like a designer perspective is there's only maybe 3 cutscenes in the whole game.
Yeah.
But yet it's very story driven, just as if there
Let's
were
see,
a ton
there's
of them.
intro, outro, what other was there a third cutscene?
Well, there was kind of a cutscene where Alex.
So are you showing
woke
up
me
on this day
That's
in
not even really a
particular?
cutscene, though.
Yes.
I mean, it's in engine, so it's not technically a cutscene.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I've always taken cutscene to mean a pre-rendered video.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take
We've
the
been helping
stairs.
people escape the city on foot. It's a dangerous route to my father's lab, through the old canals. Today, we're finally on the verge of having a better way.
Teleportation.
Here, let me buy you a drink.
Sorry, I spoiled
Yeah.
it.
Oh well.
Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Looks like I got a achievement in progress.
Yeah, those land symbols are like everywhere in the games.
But are these like old VCSs?
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
everything
Jess,
all
is
right,
you-
Dr.
Yeah.
Clonetrooper?
Oh, hello, Alex. Well, almost all right. Lamar has gotten out of her crate again. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect Barney of trapping and... My goodness. Gordan Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
I found him running around outside. Bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
We owe a great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake. I must say, Gordon, you come at a very
Is that a dot
opportune
matrix
time.
printer?
Alex has just installed the
And it's
final
printed
piece
directly
for a
into the
resurrected
garbage.
teleport.
We'll go to the other
Can't
side of
take
the
any
table.
credit for the
It
breakthrough,
almost looks like a
Doctor.
seismic
Your
graph.
talents surpass.
Yeah.
Let's just see if this thing works, okay?
Well, is he here? There you are. Man, Gordon, you stirred up the hive. We can't keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we've worked for.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
That's right, Barney. This is a red letter day. We'll inaugurate the new teleport with a double transmission.
You mean it's working? For real this time? Because I still have nightmares about that cat.
No, there's nothing to be nervous about.
Cat?
We've made major strides since then. Major strides.
What cat?
Doc, since he's not taking the streets, you might as well get him out of his civvies.
There's a deleted
You're right. I
line
almost
from the
forgot.
beta
Barney,
that
I'll give
implies
you
the
honor.
teleport turned the cat
I've got to
inside
get back on
out.
my ship.
Oh,
Inside out?
Precisely.
that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, the
Here
HEV
we
suit.
go.
Oh, there's Lamar.
Damn it, get it off me! Lamar, there you are. I thought you got rid of that pest.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's de-meat and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to couple with your head. Fruitlessly.
Get that thing away from me.
Here, my pet. Up, up. No, not up there. No, no. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fine. It'll be another week before I can coax her out of there.
Yeah, longer if we're lucky.
Barney, you're not an animal person.
Especially when they turn people into the... Well, we'll find out.
Go ahead. Slip into your suit now.
Well, Dan's played Half-Life 1, he knows.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He just absorbs it through his skin, apparently.
Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove parts do.
I love that
I've made
line.
a few modifications, but I'll just leave you with the essentials. Now, let's see. The Mark V hazardous environment suit has been redesigned for comfort and utility. Oh dear.
Doc, we don't have time for this. At least get that suit juiced up, Gordon.
Good idea. There's a charger on the wall.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what that was.
I've modified your suit to draw power from Combine energy outlets, which are plentiful wherever they patrol.
Meanwhile, let's get this show on the road.
Very expensive.
Probably. Going on in. Just as a warning in advance, I have a feeling the game's gonna lag a lot here.
Probably.
Gordon,
Don't say
why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my word?
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, Eli. Bit of a holdup on this end. You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is.
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Are you ready for us, Dad?
We're all set on this end.
Then let's do it.
Let's see, a massless field collection supplement, and I've clamped them in Case and LG waterfall, Gilbert. Conditions could hardly be more ideal.
That's what you said last time.
Hey, yeah, about that patch.
Visualization, 3,
You're not
Oh,
gonna
and
get
make
it
sure
out.
you're not wearing any metal. Okay, go.
No, fiddlesticks. What now?
Probably Lamar.
Doctor, the plug.
Dear me, you're right.
Oh,
Gordon, would you mind plugging us in? Excellent.
You gonna let Gordon throw the switch?
Go right ahead.
where is it? Is that what this is? Okay.
Very good. Final sequence. Commencing.
Well, it's essentially just the game telling you you can interact with stuff.
Kind of the same thing with the can, if you think about it.
Yep.
Did it work?
Well, did it work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Thank goodness. My relief is almost palpable.
Fantastic work, isn't it?
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all. I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
All right, Barney. Your turn.
Gee, thanks.
Gordon, as soon as you're in position, we'll send you to Eli's.
And not a moment too soon.
Oh, okay.
I would never go to teleport.
I thought they wanted Barney to go first.
I mean, you're getting molecularly deconstructed and basically just cloned in the other location. I'd argue it's not really you, just an exact copy of you in a different place.
Good luck out there, Gordon.
Yeah, it sounds overly dramatic,
We're
but
ready to project you, Gordon.
Sounds like the
Voyage,
morals of
and best of luck in your
Portal
future endeavors. Final sequence.
Just think about it. Your brain is being destroyed and just cloned in the other location. It's not necessarily you anymore.
Well, that's not good.
What's going on, Lizzie? I'm not sure. It seems to be some kind of interference.
Stay put. We'll get you out of there.
Something's drawing him away.
Oh, Oh no!
How did you get in here?
Hey, take him back. I'll get him out of there.
Was that the bad guy's office?
Yeah. Pretty much the ruler of the world's office.
Don't worry, Gordon.
Also, Dan, on that logic, you can make the same argument of falling asleep and waking up again.
All but certain it was Gordon.
Like, that's not really the same consciousness.
No.
It's just your brain recreating the same person.
He didn't come through.
Where is he? Is he?
Behind you. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Gordon, you must get out of here. Run! Down out of
I
sight.
want to wait until this weird effect goes away. Okay, there we go. Good. Oh. I'm on the grid.
Nice.
I don't think that's gonna work. Just move it away.
Ah! I gotta defend myself.
If science never went horribly wrong, this game series wouldn't exist.
Exactly. This shit in the first game never would have basically screwed up everything.
Never noticed that Dr. Breed was conversing with an alien race that's shown much later.
Huh.
Yeah, they played quite a bit of this all ahead.
Makes sense. Huh. That's fast.
Which you'd think would mean they could make a game much quicker, but obviously not.
Yeah. We're gonna get through this. Grab it.
Back up.
As soon as it lets me. Ah, cloak.
No.
I mean, I know what's supposed to happen. I'm just trying to act like this is my first time. Oh,
Hey, Gordon! The Citadel's on full alert. I've never seen it lit up like that. Get out of City 17 as fast as you can, Gordon. Take the old canals, right? They'll get you to Eli's lab. It's a dangerous route, but there's a whole network of refugees, and they'll help you if they can. I'd come with you, but I gotta look after Dr. Kleiner. Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa. Good look out there, buddy.
yeah.
Gonna need it.
What if he just threw it at you and knocked you unconscious?
Ouch. I'm not sure if that's how you use a crowbar against that, but I'll go for it.
Works apparently. I tried making a screen print of the Citadel in high school. It did not come out well. It was disappointing.
Go away. Oh, beast.
This is an unholy demon. Of
Yeah.
course, that's one of the old,
Very
one of
cool.
the few monsters that isn't.
See if there's any equipment around here.
And Freeman's body made a comment that's like, they're not demons, they're aliens. Not that they can't be both. Like the demons from Doom are technically aliens as well.
Yeah. Ah! Oh. That's coming a lot faster.
Train of that age, not like
Yeah. Especially since this is hundreds of years ago in the future.
Our train system is still very outdated compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah. Especially when we got like the bullet train in Japan.
well, this isn't this game actually takes place somewhere in the middle of Europe.
Oh.
Okay, that's just the thing. I
Yeah,
understood.
if you look around,
I'm guessing it's more Eastern Europe.
yeah, that's right. If you look around, you can see like Russian letters and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So it's either in Russia or an ex-Soviet state, most likely.
Go this way.
But that's the thing, they never specify what it is.
So, does Dr. Breed rule the world or just this Eastern European state?
I think.
He basically runs the world for the Combine aliens. But his, like, the central office is located in the city.